Now, there are three key points we want to remember here: altitude, airspeed, and power. Now, the altitude, we're going to look for about 200 meters in the approach, or approximately 600 feet depending on your aircraft. Your airspeed, we're going to fly the circuit at about 120 knots, bring her down to 80 for landing. Now, with the power, you actually want your power 40% or less. The aircraft will not fall out of the sky at that speed, and it'll help you get your speed down. Now we're just going to have a quick little peek here, make sure the carrier is going in the right direction. Yeah, he's pretty much where we thought he was going. Now, if you guys have seen in the intro, what we're going to do is we're going to fly alongside the carrier past its nose, and they're going to do a left circling turn, about a wing's width out. Then once we hit about a midships, we're going to start our turn, get our flaps down, start descending. Now we want to keep the ship in sight in our lower left because that gives us the best visual representation for our altitude, and we're just going to fly that all the way down to the deck. Now remember, as the ship's moving forwards, it's not like we're circling to a spot landing on the ground, so we're going to have to allow the aircraft to move forward a little bit into our turn. Alright, we're just going to dip our wing here. Yeah, there's the wake of the carrier. We're pretty much on line, right in its path. We'll have another check here. Yep, there's the tail end of the carrier. We're good to go here. So we're going to drop our hook here shortly, and then fly alongside the carrier, having a quick little peek every once in a while to make sure it's still there. Alrighty. Now we've just passed the nose of the carrier. We're going to drop our gear, and we're going to start our turn. You can drop a little bit of flaps. I usually go about half flap at this point. And nice and gentle turn, nothing too exaggerated. Look back at the carrier, make sure we got the circle going pretty good. Want to make sure we're keeping that 200 meters and getting our speed down to that 80 knots. We're actually about 95 here. We'll kick out the rest of the flaps and that'll bring some of that speed down. Now remember to trim. It will make your life a whole lot easier. So now we can start chopping the throttle, coming around, keeping the tail end of that ramp in sight. Now our speed's back to about 85, 80 knots, and we're coming in here. Nice and gentle. Continue the circle. Now you'll see his carrier still moving forwards. We want to keep our glide going here a little bit. Now we'll just roll out level with the carrier. Power off a little bit, bring that nose up. And touchdown, gentle as can be. Well, now we're down. Make sure you got your chocks in, looking behind you. Make sure no one else is coming in. And disconnect.